I am to report I went into the extra room after being forbidden, commanded. It's been like that lately. I can see why. From going in there, it had been in 3 hours, 4 hours. I was just completely trapped back here. I didn't say on the internet for the public that I was completely trapped back here. How long I had been. It's been easy 3 hours or more, okay? And I have not been able to leave my room since the time I reported. As of right now, I'm done looking at the time. I'm done with all of it, dude. And I don't have to, and I'm really gonna not do it because the special ops don't need me to. As of right now, they're pumping martini gas. It's going on and off, okay? It doesn't affect me, but I might sound a little loopy. When I walked in there, when I first went in there after multiple hours being unable to go into the extra room, this is not since I started watching Rick Steves India. This is way before that. I couldn't go in there. As soon as I went in there, I noticed there was a gas that got you high. I don't believe it was martini. I think it was the other gas from earlier because I'm pretty good at these gases, and I bet I'm usually spot on correct with it. It was like a higher. It gets you more high. The martini gets you more like you're on alcohol. I will do this later. I swear they used it too. The one that was in my room stopped about minute 2 or 3 of me being in there, okay? My extra room was in there, dude, and it definitely, I feel it. I'm like, after being in there, after going in there for a couple of minutes, you realize, whoa, I'm high. And then I'm just like, I know it doesn't affect me beyond that. And then it stopped, okay? It stopped, it went away. And at that point when it went away, a female terrorist had entered into the terrorist cell and was talking to be filmed and to be talked about and heard in a fake conversation loud right over my head. Now before that female terrorist, the martini gas is really strong, by the way. It should stop in a couple minutes. My green light is they're going to stop at the special ops. I hate it when they fucking do this. Before that female terrorist had entered, a terrorist was in that room when it was filled with the first intoxicating gas. I swear they're using 2. That was when I first went in there, okay? That terrorist did the same thing. When I stood over there by my KitchenAid, it stood over my head. I think they're coming and going from that cubby. But they do something, they're over there for a few minutes right over my head too. It stood over my head, it was wearing shoes, and it was really quiet, that terrorist. And then it seemed like it had gone away. The terrorist went away, and at that time the terrorist went away, I noticed that that room cleared up. I was no longer high, I'm being sober again. And I continued making my tandoori marinade. Now I can never do these kind of things here, and this is clear why. Cook anything in there, even go in there. When the room cleared up, the female terrorist appeared, and at that point, right before the female terrorist started talking, I heard the Al Mob. Someone come in from the Al Mob. You hear that? I do. You can be down there and hear that. So the terrorist left. I did not hear that one leave, but I'm just assuming it left. And it must have had a gas mask on or something. And at that point, the gas stopped about a minute, 2 minutes, a little time passed. The gas was no more. And then I heard the Al Mob. I'm making my marinade here, right? I'm getting my hot water from my tortellini. It's things like that, right? So I'm in there. I was in there for a good 12, 13, 14 minutes. Maybe less, maybe 12. And then after that one left and the air cleared out, then out mob, then female terrorist started having a fake conversation over my head, right over my head by the hole in the ceiling. That conversation lasted about 90 seconds, 120 seconds, not very long. And then the TV turned on really quiet. And as the minutes went on, minute 1, minute 2, minute 3, and by minute 3 the TV is just fucking blasting. But it slowly got louder and louder and louder. Very slowly got louder and louder and louder. Where it is on now, just blasting into my room. TV just blasting. Some sort of movie with music and lots of noise. And at that point, when the minute 3 TV blasting is when they started pumping all the fucking martini. Now I know the martini because that's the one that's mostly used here. And now, like I said, Jesus he didn't say it out loud, but he said it would stop in a couple of minutes. And I just said that on this video. That was my number. And it was correct because the martini is stopping now. There's not a lot of martini. Now you can see the special ops, I'm sure they have their ways to know the martini and the measures and levels. They have watched these videos countless times and see how I am. I'll eat candy and potato chips and shit. So, and carry on a conversation, but I'm slower, I'm not quite as alert, and I feel fucking intoxicated, and I hate it. And now it's in the air, but it's not as intense, and like you're getting pumped for fucking toxic shit, making you high, man. No, it's stopped. It's decreasing, and I'm starting to get my clarity and sobriety back. It should be about another couple minutes, 3 minutes. So it's not in this, I'm in the main room. The extra room is another question of if they're pumping it in there, if it's still in there, all the above. But to stay on point, so I left the room around the time the martini started pumping. I was done with everything. I would have stayed in there, just been pissed off. I went in there because I knew I was supposed to. And I went in there expecting a few things which occurred. And I knew while I was there, just sit there and listen. You're safe. Continue your tandoori sauce. Continue making your noodles. All right, so they're doing the turning on and off of the martini gas. Yep, it's coming back now. Yeah, they've done that before. So it'll turn off, it'll clear out, and then they pump more. And you're gonna have to ask, and I will have to ask the special ops why that is. I think the special ops stops them. I think there's multiple valves. I know one of the valves is in the house next door to this one. Okay, I am to say they're sending the bomb text again. All right, so the martini's coming in. I have to confirm it. The special ops know they are. I'm just confirming it. And they're sending the text bomb things again, which I can't talk about exactly what they are, the text. No, I don't have to. These bomb squad guys don't need that. They're the ones keeping this from even happening in here. But I am confirming I heard the fake conversation, the 2 different gases, and I am not leaving my room. I am not in any way allowed to do that. I can see why, dude. Oh, they're out to kill people. They got gas, bombs. That last time I was out in the hallway, it was lit up. Fucking chemical warfare out there. And now it's got the chemical gas in here. And they got one of their terrorists thinking she's KGB up there talking on a fake conversation. That's some fucking agent, man. Wow, I'm impressed. That fucking agent must be awfully precious because she's still fucking talking on the goddamn Instagram. That's some KGB agent. Anyways, that one was up there, and then the conversation stopped, the TV went up, and then the martini's going on and off. Now the martini's off. Yeah, it's definitely going on and off. It's irritating me and pissing me off. I'm good to finish making my pasta dinner, get something in my stomach. For the information here, I have not had anything to eat all day, except a piece of chicken. Because of the terrorist activity here was too frightening, and I was, like I've been saying, I can't come out of my room. I took a bath, that was it. And I couldn't come back out once I did that. And and I filmed my venture to the porch. I couldn't do anything after that. I kept getting stuck and stuck and stuck back here, man. And then every time I come out, what do you think, man? There's terrorists and gas and bombs. Yeah, no wonder why I'm stuck back here. But I've absolutely got to get something to eat. So I'm doing that now. Do terrorist gas or what? I don't care. It pisses me off. It gives me intestinal issues. Now it's pumping again. Yeah, they're turning it on and off. It's going to be horrible in there, that other room. I'm going to open my window. I'm going to shut this off. I've documented and confirmed everything. The TV, the terrorists, the gas, the terrorist that was in there before, the one that came to go on the Instagram, the album door. There's nothing else I need to confirm, okay? I don't believe so. All right, goodbye.